Welcome back to the channel. We got North Korea's huge Type 88 helical drum magazine, or helical, I don't care how you pronounce it. AK magazine from Forgotten Weapons. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that like button while you're down there too. I would appreciate it, and let's get right into things.
Oh, this thing is so cool. I can't believe I finally got one of these. It's awesome. We've got to film it. There's an embargo.
Then there's an embargo. North Korean Museum.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and I'm here today at a North Korean museum.
Right.
A look at what is truly one of the cryptids of the AK firearms platform, and that is the massive helical drum magazine from the North Korean Type 88 AK. Very little is known about these. Unfortunately, this is a standard Romanian AKM because I don't have, the museum
Didn't
doesn't
have
a North Korean Type 88 that I can fit the magazine to show you.
Is that because all the North Korean AKs got destroyed in the Korean War? They lost them all during that, right?
So
that has to be it.
Standard or generic Romanian AKM instead, but I think
it's not that they never existed.
The scale and the bulk and volume of this thing, it's really quite impressive. Now, this is a magazine specifically for the 88. The Type 88 is a domestic production North Korean AK chambered for 5.45, and there are several different versions of it.
If the Israelis made it, it would be chambered in 5.56, aka NATO rounds, so they could get free ammo.
Fixed stock version. They use polymer furniture, but there's a fixed stock version, there's an underfolding version, there's a side folding version, there's actually a short barreled sort of commando version, and there is the version that is developed to work with this magazine, which is one that uses a uniquely North Korean top folding stock. They wanted folding stocks, I think, because the magazine's so cool and impressive. They wanted a very tactical folding stock to go with it. And you can't use the underfolding or the side folding stocks with these magazines because the magazine sticks out from the side of the gun and interferes with folding those traditional AK type stocks. So instead, they developed a top folder, kind of like a Soviet PPS-43 a little bit, specifically to be able to use it with these magazines. And they do fit that on both full-length and sort of short-barreled commando-length rifles. And these drums do not appear to be in standard, like, general North Korean military service. They only appear to be used by special forces and Kim Jong-un's personal bodyguard. We have very few pictures of these. You get a few pictures from publicity
You wonder if they actually work.
Appearances by Kim Jong-un or military parades where they're featured trying to show off North Korean military prowess. So, to the best of my knowledge,
that's the difference between the United States and these communist nations. These communist nations, China, North Korea, Russia, do military parades all the time, and they have a whole bunch of stuff just going down the roads, parading, and yada yada. If the U.S. did that, we wouldn't even have to bring hardly any equipment. We could just bring what we have in storage, and the parade would last like days. We could do just the Humvees. And if you had a Humvee drive past you 1 minute, that part of the parade would last longer than 2.5 days. Fun little fact for you.
There is no video footage out there of one of these firing. I've never seen anyone actually get their hands on one physically. It's just all images from North Korean media. And so it is extremely exciting to me today to be able to have one of these magazines to show to you guys. So let's take a closer look and check out how this actually works. Much to my surprise, when the museum gave this to me, it was actually already loaded. And let me tell you, this thing is really front heavy on the gun. It rattles. It rattles a bit. The ammunition inside doesn't appear to be held perfectly solid, which is frankly not that uncommon with helical magazines. The capacity on this, I'm actually eager to get a look inside and see exactly how many rounds this holds, because we've seen a lot of speculation, people suggesting somewhere between 100 or 150 rounds, which I think is reasonable if you compare this to something like a Calico drum. A 100 round Calico drum is a little bit shorter, but more importantly, it's a lot smaller in diameter.
Yeah.
And the cartridges are about the same, somewhere around 100 rounds, I think is really potentially realistic for these. Now,
I'd
you
say
may
it
be
would be
wondering
closer
how
to
this actually
200
locks
out
into
with
the
how
gun,
much thicker
because
it is.
normal AK mags have, of course, a lug at the front, and you would have to hook that lug and then snap the magazine in, which obviously you can't do with this. Well, instead, this actually uses the bayonet lug of the rifle as a locking lug on the front. So you hook it onto that lug, and then you snap it into the back using the regular magazine release, magazine latch. So these will fit in totally standard AKs. They don't need to be special, or modified in any way. Although I will point out that you cannot use a cleaning rod in the gun with the magazine, because the cleaning rod goes right through the bayonet lug.
So there won't be any
let's go
cleaning
ahead
it. That's
and
fine.
remove
You won't be
this.
along live
Just
enough to have to clean it.
snap the lug there, and the mag comes off and drops down. So once again, to load this, you would simply lock the front lug there, snap it in like that, and presto, good to go. Now, I'm not sure exactly how to disassemble this. There's a winding mechanism at the front that I haven't taken a close look at yet, but we do have pins down here, and I'm thinking if we just... Oh my. What the...
Surprise, it's his April Fool's video if you hadn't gotten my drift on that one. I went and just peeked at the day this was uploaded, and well, I had a feeling. I had a feeling he'd be pulling a prank on us.
Holy crap. This... Okay, so the back end just pops off.
It must use some kind of vacuum to suck it up.
They just filled it with ammunition. Okay, and you know what? I should have...
I got it. This is exactly how they're supposed to run. You're not supposed to fire at rapid fire. You're supposed to load it in one bullet at a time. That's what you're supposed to do. You just take this thing and you drop one bullet in your AK and you fire it, and then you drop another one in and you fire it. That's what it's supposed to be. It's just an ammo holder.
This winding mechanism is actually completely fake. It's just a solid piece there. You know what? There's been speculation for a long time that these North Korean magazines aren't actually functional. It's actually quite a lot of work to make a reliable helical drum. In fact, arguably nobody ever really has made a reliable helical drum. The Russian Bizon, the Helical, there are a couple Chinese guns. People never really seem to make a second helical magazine after they try to get the first one working, and I suspect, we know there's good reason for that. It's really hard to make them work, and it appears that the North Koreans didn't even try.
This is the Russian Bizon he was talking about.
For the Instagrams.
It has a fun name.
That kind of gives me an idea. I don't know if you've seen it, but a company called Stuff and Things actually makes fully functional 9mm helical drum magazines for Kalashnikovs and parts to make them fit. I bet these guys could do it. All right, let's see, what's their phone number? There we go. Hey, I just sent you guys a couple of pictures. I got my hands on I'm looking at a North Korean Helical 545 drum, and it's super simple inside. You think you guys could actually make these?
Hey, Will.
What?
Ian wants us to make a North Korean helical mag.
Okay, hang on. Okay, it's done.
Yeah, we can ship one to you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, awesome. I will definitely let people know. Fantastic. Well, there you go, guys. As it turns out, North Korean helical AK drums are in fact completely fake. Just like I suspected. But if you want to get one for yourself, also completely fake, and it's not really a magazine, YouTube.
It's 3D printed.
Have it for the Instagrams yourself, because really it is pretty cool. Stuff and Things actually has one. So check out their website. These will be available on order from them for just a limited time at a...
Yeah, this was just for fun. I wanted to have 2 North Korean videos related in one day. At first, when I originally selected it, I just thought it was a cool weapon that some crazy North Koreans came up with. And then I realized, it was uploaded April 1st. Yeah. Whoopsie. I did want to commit to the bit of North Korea Day, though, so it's a nice Monday for North Korea, and it's December 8th. So how about that? Anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.